Kenny Atkinson's point. This year, they were 37-15 when Sam Merrill played. He missed a number of games with hand, hamstring, ankle, and hip injuries. They were 15-15 in those 30 games without him. And the point differential certainly speaks for itself as well. It's a great stat.
Welcome, everyone, to Lubbock, Texas, and Jones AT&T Stadium, home to the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And this crowd, as
Mitchell,
always, will be rowdy because they've been gearing up since early this morning. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. And the Buffaloes will get us started with the opening kickoff.
To start this game.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Texas Tech's offense takes
his
the
highest
field
of
for the
this
first time
playoff
today.
already with
And
12
for their
points.
sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them
to gain
in a
that
nightmare of a game last week.
It was not just on the left side. He is tearing the rim off. This is Donovan Mitchell. You got the matchup.
Got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it up. Just
making this thing back. Sam Merrill in the picture, but just better offense from Terrence LeVert.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers
Stay
in
with
that game.
Cleveland.
And they believe they've got the
Mistakes.
dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But
Thompson back on his way with the 2
giving the
fouls. During
offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
That's the second miss so far tonight. They can drive a kick. Bruce on the attack.
They bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10.
That's it. Outside hard.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll run it from the gun.
In the Cavs.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, I think the defense is expecting
Old banks hit you with big fees. Not chime. You bank these threes and build your credit.
Now you set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
And delivery.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Even monthly bills, these streams.
Nice job.
Marking in a high-yield savings account. Voila. We're on vacation, and that is cash back too.
For this offense, you get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing
Time
a
is
nice
America's
job of that
number
right
one
now.
choice for
Remember,
banking.
he's the kind of running back who gets
Deserve
better
wins.
as the game goes on.
We're making
That's
it
a
to the
really
weekend.
good omen for this
We're
offense,
just making it to
considering
win.
his success now early.
Because when it's made to order, always fresh. Win night,
And he
whenever you
does a
say
really
it.
nice job finding open space and making a good game
When
before
we
the
hit the
stop is
pothole,
made.
I was worried
Coaches
we'd be
always
stranded
harp
for
about
hours.
staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
50 philosophy books.
The pothole. It's deep.
They go to the ground. That is
get
a
it.
big
Shoot.
win for this defense as they were
That never
right
happened.
there as soon as he got the
Thanks to the
ball.
guy co-op. Help arrive
That's a
under.
backbreaker if you're
It
the
feels good
offensive
to get help
coordinator,
fast.
because
It feels
first
good to
down,
get
ran
go.
the ball, had a
See?
really nice
These dishes
game.
are still
Short yardage
dirty.
situation
You need a
that just
detergent that
completely
cleans your
blown
dishes
up,
and
now
your
you're having to
filter.
probably
Filter.
dial up a
Yep,
throw
Margot too.
on
This Best
third
Day
down.
Platinum
They
Plus.
need more
One these
consistency
action
from the
packs have
guys
double
up
the
front.
dawn. Breaking down food residue.
Quarterback
Even
will
on your
keep it.
filter. Cascade.
Breaks free of the middle. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts, and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end.
This is the one who can fix nearly anything, and turns to Granger, who has almost everything. Few may see him, but he's the one that keeps it all on track. The industrial rate.
Who can you rely on down right now to get you a touchdown.
Ranger.
Looking to get it in. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Matt Prater.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75
I'm so happy I get to walk you ladies around on your first day at NBC and Peacock. Let's go. Talk about a Hall of Fame career.
Sounded like somebody else I know.
Chloe?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Colorado's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big time going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to face. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level. I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Second down coming up. Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
As Thompson finishes
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And it's incomplete on third down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line.
against Detroit.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come in.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. The quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Squad got
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nice pick up on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
From the outside.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And quarterback, dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Breaks the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Their own early offense.
He'll do it himself. And a good solid pick up there before the defense knocks him down.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option,
second-half
down the
turnovers,
line of
really
scrimmage,
his team down the stretch, and he
making
took
good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Oh, he's got a chance. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
Thompson, knowing he's not a deep threat. I've been finding Harden has been so good on the defensiveness first half.
The 6 on the board.
Right there leading to another Detroit Pistons turnover.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be, the accuracy. That's what leads to nice touchdowns.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
Concentrates issues taking care of it tonight. It's certainly something the Cavs have got to guard against. Active hands there. I believe Tobias Harris, he gets a piece, and that starts the break for the Pistons.
This QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup.
Detroit is doing. They're really fucking the paint.
They dial up
Giving
on
up
second and
22
a long
three-pointers
way to
where
go.
Cleveland's made 8, but every time Cleveland goes into the paint, Detroit's hands are there. The Cavs beat them at the rim. Right now, this defense and active hands is helping Detroit find some transition offensively.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football creates balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the
Playoffs right
second.
now. Scoring points, getting blocks, grabbing boards. 8 and 3. This guy gets it. You drained a lot of playoff threes, Blake? 29, brother. Oh, I guess anything can happen in the playoffs. Did that feel a little insulting? Yeah.
Be a part of the NBA playoffs. Better payouts on fan.
Quickly to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Third and short from the 49.
Look at Amy, working hard now so that future Amy can buy her very own boat.
Gets the first and second. Perhaps a touchdown
So you
saving
love
touchdown
your
at the
pull-ups.
17.
11, 8 o'clock.
What
did I just say? Cheers o'clock. Ew.
Here's to protecting your boat and RV 24/7 as part of your home and auto bundle.
So I like hang out with my insurance guy?
Hell yeah. You two have a podcast and everything.
On this running game.
Awesome.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Snagged out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag.
I needed more from my antidepressant, so my doctor added Caplyta, proven to provide greater relief from depression symptoms than an antidepressant alone. Building on my progress without starting over. Weight gain and reported sexual side effects were not common. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Caplyta is not approved for dementia-related psychosis. Call your doctor about new or sudden mood changes, behaviors, or suicidal thoughts right away. Antidepressants may increase these risks. Report fever, confusion, stiff muscles, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High cholesterol and weight gain may occur, asking high blood sugar, which may be fatal. Common side effects are sleepiness, dizziness, nausea, dry mouth, feeling tired, and diarrhea. These aren't all the side effects.
Ask your doctor about Caplyta.
Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Wants to throw. It's Turner. It's complete. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on the second.
30-point performances, and it's been a different story. Scoreless from the field, 0 for 6 in this game, 0 for 3 for 3. But tonight shooting the basketball. Donovan Mitchell, if Cleveland wants to win this thing, he is going to have to jumpstart his offense here in the second quarter and in the second half.
And
when we had 35 points, as you talked about in that game, 2 back-to-back 30-point games. But in games 2 or 3, 18 points in both games in the paint. Detroit not allowing them to get into the paint here. So see if he can adapt and adjust. Mitchell became just the 5th Cavalier with 30 points and 10 rebounds in a playoff game.
They'll run play action. Grab behind the line. It's Little. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. There is nothing that warms the old school heart quite like a good pass-catching fullback.
A big boy that likes to hammer people and block and pave the way. Just sneak him out of the backfield occasionally when you need it and get the 1st down. Nice catch by the big fella.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
It was certainly a bit more degree of difficulty. Good defense there from Moses.
Down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Little. He is going nowhere. He stops at the line of scrimmage.
Get in there right at the rim, and then he taking the center. A little bit different shooting over that kind of length. But once again, his activity, his energy, his impact on the defensive end is noticed.
From the 25.
This continues, they tripulate themselves.
From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running.
Eastern
Just
time.
making
Tuesday,
a huge play, and he sets him up all
NBC
the
and
way
Peacock,
down at the
Minnesota,
14.
San Antonio.
Explosive
2
plays are
apiece,
great,
8
but you
p.m.
gotta
Eastern time
finish
for
the
more of
deal.
these games.
First and
Please go to
10 in the red
NBA.com.
zone.
Or visit the NBA.
They'll give it to the back. Got some room in under the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone.
Stewart certainly never won the back.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense
He thought he would have been fine.
That last drive was promising
across the face
but
there.
stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in depth on 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
3-point shots come a lot.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that third down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set it down.
And it is so nice to have a guy that you can give the football to this third down situation. You feel confident you're going to continue to make these things.
Well, the offensive line has got to give at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Who came in and provided a huge lift. They went in a really impressive run for Detroit.
Backed up now, here's second and long.
In his 6th season out of the field, the 58th pick back in 2020. J.B. Bickerstaff described the difference, saying that when they're behind,
and the pass is
it's actually the
complete. Yard
despite
a hit.
They get even score slightly ahead.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And that's it.
Niggas dropped
everything. All over him, knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Looking to throw, it's Turner. Right on the money. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Shorts the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Man, I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. They kick it away on fourth down. He's got it. He's got great speed. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front and go get positive yardage.
And the Red Raiders can really attack on this second and short. Running back searching for a hole. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Raiders are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Using his feet. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock
He's looking like a fan basketball today.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10.
I don't know how.
His Wheaties before the game right there, and
wants to go up
James
top on
Harden,
first
the
down.
vet, experience that
trying to make magic with his feet.
You go Wheaties over at Michael's Secret Stuff for the bird.
Time, quarterback, nice job. Buying time, trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
That's a big time loss right there. That's not as big as F.
Working that left side now. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You have a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play. The linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
1:06 to play in this first half.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on second down. Using the quick game. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2.
25 from 3 to 26 of 12.
I really like the fine.
The early 10 turnovers, they've taken care of the ball majority of this second quarter. It's a pivot for the corner for Mitchell.
Nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
To the paint. Right now, Cleveland has taken 25 3-pointers. Opportunities for them as a result.
And back up, first and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Red Raider.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Complete to the left. The offense will quickly use the timeout.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Taking more than what's given to him, taking what's earned. We'll talk about how
he's going to take off. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Those always sting a little bit when you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive. Just really annoying as a defensive guy.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Red Raiders will kick it off to start the second half.
My favorite thing about working at
And
University
he'll
Hospital
just take
is
a
that I
knee,
get
and
to
this
be a
drive
part
will
of the
start at the
community
25.
providing the most up-to-date
And the
cutting-edge
Colorado offense
cancer
is coming
treatment
back
for
onto the
patients
field.
across the world.
First
We
drive
are
of the
here
second
to
half, always
compete
fun
for
to
them
watch. You see
every
what
step of
type
the
of
way.
tweaks were made in the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No.
What defines a liar?
Ball is loose.
Please, that dares to
And
go
this
first.
fumble will squirt
Never
out
looks
of
back.
bounds.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
Our wins are stacking even higher.
The give to the back.
We're defining history. Ohio's time is
No.
now, and this is
Speeding
what
down the left
unstoppable
side.
feels like.
The 10. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Yeah, niggas tripping.
And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss.
I know
It's one thing
it
to
was
get
run
into
play
the
too.
second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
Lisa Hyundai Tucson for $229 a month.
No
We'll get
reason to
2%
risk trying to
for
field
60
that one. As it skips through the end zone, it'll be a touchback. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Another interception. That's number 17.
That's what they should do.
Got room on the return. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Off of 10 Pistons turnovers, but the Pistons
Great place to start for this offense.
And then shot 50% from three, and they also shot 64% from the field. But let's see what Sliver and what he was able to bring, because it was almost like instant offense and energy off the bench when he entered.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Getting from that production. How about the BB just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for the
Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Always been about his community. It's a challenge with a former teammate with Donovan Mitchell.
Pulls and fires complete.
That today. Get right.
The offense.
They don't miss, bro.
Here in the second
Trust in the corners. It wasn't Duncan. It was Karras. As a result, Karras is happening. That was first half. Hopefully, Karras will keep that going in the second half.
We talk about, who's going to be that guy to step up to relieve that pressure from Cade, and here we are. This is what it takes. If you want to be a great team, nights like this, right? As we watch the playoffs, you have different guys step up every single night. It just happens to be Karras, I should say. Hopefully, it can continue that in the second half.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like
Tobias Harris has 14 points also, so you have two guys taking some of that pressure, that offensive pressure off of you. I think you continue to double team, get off the ball, let those guys do what they do, and you can be the superstar closer that he is in the fourth quarter.
Okay, flip side of that, obviously the Cleveland Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell 0 for 6, did his first field goal until about 2:48 left in the second quarter. Struggled, was very much so cold. What did you see that was different from DC in this first half of the game 3?
Decent pressure and effort by Detroit 1-2. I think You got to press his
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just
rushing them.
run the ball
Their
downhill
defense was
anymore. You gotta
predicated
be
on
versatile.
slowing
I
him
gotta
down.
be able
Yes,
to
if
trust
James
you in the
Harden is going to
pass
get
game,
his,
and I
you
gotta
can't
be able to
allow
throw you
both
the
of them.
football. And you
So
can
they
do that
choose
right there.
Donovan Mitchell,
I know
who
you're
can
gonna catch it, and I can
score
defend it.
punches and he really mess
Really
up the
nice
game.
job there to
So
pick up
they've
the
taken him
first
away,
down and
kind
get
of
it
bunched
to
up the
their
game
own
for him. And he
41.
just has to take his time. I'd love to see him drive
And the evolution of the quarterback
free throw
position.
line and kind of work
Basically,
his
you
way
should
back
call
out to
them
the
running
field.
backs who
These are all
throw the ball
scores.
really
You've all
well.
been there. Okay,
And
you're
guys,
a
you know,
pro
the
fellow.
other
When you
thing
come
that
back in the
happens
second half,
here
you're
is
down
that
to mention
sets
about
up the
4
next
points so
play
far in
because
this game.
you sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape.
Oh, he's got some space.
Not just shoot anything. You have to just be aggressive. You have to be relentless. You have to go get it by any means necessary. We're home.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball.
To bring this home as that guy, as that player. I mean, for me, if I'm struggling in the first half, you mentioned it. The first thing I want to do is try. How can I get to the free throw line? Because I need to see the ball going on. Can I get an easy basket? And that's something that your coach draws up for you to get you that easy one to get going.
Yeah, 4 points. That's his lowest scoring so far this postseason. 1 for 2 from the free throw line. So we'll see if he can get there 3 more times here in the second.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has, how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
The Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10.
He's going up to eat. Then he's going all out.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
And he was hit.
That nigga can get up. Shit, wide foot.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front.
That nigga was locked up.
You got to keep your quarterback standing up.
To the air, it's Banks. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
Morgan 26 says we should keep renting.
Morgan 26 says agents recommend Realtor.com. They track every market so you know when to make your move.
Now,
He also says that Bigfoot
to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Moderate to severe
On
climb
3rd and
psoriasis.
long,
Okay,
hoping to throw beyond the
now,
sticks.
an all-in
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the
He got
score.
this shit.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left.
And they were completely clear, even at 5 years.
Also saw
Splits the upright. Good. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
Serious allergic
Let's
reaction.
go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here.
Yeah, change him.
UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state. But this game is hardly over. There's time left on that clock.
prescribed
They're
biologic
up by
psoriasis.
6 over
See, help
Temple.
you say.
Got a little space.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
The Colonel has a bucket list for $10 wings, Monday nuggets, Tuesday fried chicken.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Friday nuggets again. Now that's living life to the fullest. Get a $10 bucket of the day from KFC.
Right back to the well. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
I know one thing, the play didn't result in a good outcome, but I'm very impressed with the offensive line. Unbelievable job. Gave the quarterback plenty of time. Now to see if they can adjust the receivers running routes and maybe get somebody open.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long.
17 points. The question is, can he get to 23?
To the air. It's Turner.
That would be his most so far this
Under
season.
fire.
I think so too.
Near the sidelines, he'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. They hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here, too, David, a little bit. Just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen.
Liberty Mutual and save hundreds.
And when you're losing, obviously everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because we've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Bundle with an N.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
You know, that's close enough.
Back to pass.
Only pay for what you need.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocked to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
My car. I'd like you to beat it with a better deal on one of these fine cars. Not how it works. Verizon it is.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there.
5G network. I'll take this little red situation here.
Don't call it that. Bring in your AT&T T-Mobile Spectrum or Xfinity bill for a better deal today.
Not as cool as Verizon. Determines how far we go. So for those who are still on, those who are those who aren't afraid to push their limits, the world of Raider waits. Raider journeys, experience it.
Pass defense, it brings up a 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your own line, I say go for it every time.
And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. They believe they can run right here. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Red Raiders are on the move. Looking to throw, it's Banks. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Just nice time he dropped his shoes.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
They're going to ride this running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Coming up, it's 4th down.
Has to get there to move the sticks. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Turner. Fires to the middle. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
To the air on second down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Now on second down. leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Looking downfield, it's Banks. Here's a heat. Dances away. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Red Raiders are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
You know, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. This time it's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is third and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Mitchell in control.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. There he goes. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, Colorado. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Wuerffel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Alabama. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Looking downfield, it's Banks. Going for the big play.
There's Chewy.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive
That I
play
talked to a red
instead. They're
phone pad,
looking
even
at
though
a
it makes
third
people
down.
uncomfortable.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
And they can't make a play on third down.
This is Arby's pulled pork and chopped brisket. This is the juicy result of slow smoking meat for up to 13 hours.
Trailing by a
In this
possession,
queue,
they
forgetting
need
time
to keep
exists
the
and
ball.
getting
They'll try
lost
to
in the
convert on
sauce.
4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gonna let it fly.
He threw a horrible
At the
throw.
worst possible time. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Buffalo! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Yeah, how about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this
You got
offense
so
going,
quick,
get
man.
this ball,
Yeah.
some points
That
on the
was
board.
really straight.
And that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick, and not only that,
One
they
before.
return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the
Ooh.
foot.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. The
Then they
big
coming
thing
back. They
now,
didn't come
don't
out.
get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play
I
be
get one
twice.
first touchdown.
You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Red Raiders want to move quickly.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Here comes the heat. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Dropping back, it's Banks. Banks grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed. He can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He wants to throw it again. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sidelines. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
We should break that figure.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Caught behind the line. It's John. Breaks into the open. Gives him the big stiff arm.
Yeah, we tried to really.
He'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. All alone as he catches it. Running through contact. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Big fella showing some ability. Got away from one tackle. Defense lucky they had a few more there to help.
Yeah, he's not a big stiff. He's not a blocking tight end. This guy can do some work out in the open field as well, and he showed you his athleticism.
Oh, he got loose. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just had to
Yeah,
get rid of that one to find another play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Chance. Yes.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding a run was coming.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Turner. Unleashes to the end zone. And that
This should have been my first
lucky to get that one back. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the try is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
Man, what a missed opportunity for the field goal unit. You got a chance to put this game over the mark where they got to score a touchdown. A field goal is no good late in this football game. Now the tide is turning. Your defense is going to need to go out there and bail you out.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
I knew I should have just got
Bringing it back.
this guy says fib shit. I went the wrong way, too.
And the Buffaloes will try to punch it in on 1st
Hey,
and goal.
what's so rude? I went the wrong. I thought the play was looking good.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
There's two things you're thinking about here offensively. Is one, you want to take as much time off the clock. But two, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a two-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
So the offense inches it a little closer with the help of the half the distance to the goal penalty. They're not just close enough to smell it. It is overwhelming their olfactory sensors. They are right on the doorstep, 3rd and goal.
That one hurt. This team will win for hurt.
Quarterback's just going to take a knee.
Damn.
It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanisms. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning the game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get the ship right.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah.
This is the 10-1 this their game. I'm sure it's Levert being plus 14. Game where right now they trail by 12. Paul Reed with 7 points, 3 of 3, shooting his first free throws of the night. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Like this. No easy. 15 minutes.
He's ready for moments like this.
She's ever been around. Every ounce of that.
They see a lot, bro. Here at 20%. Bad.
Another great hotel and another great deal.
Yeah,
Same here. Hey, just $285 a night on my favorite site. Did I miss something? You didn't check Trivago. I paid $170. You gotta check Trivago. Check what? Check Trivago to compare prices from multiple different sites. See? Saved over $100. And everyone stinks so bad when you lose. I never lose. I think you already did. Check Trivago to compare prices and save up to 40%. Hotel? Trivago.
All these notes are so wow.
Why don't you try these in the cinnamon peppers?
Nail start tequila. That's the best option for this. This person, oh, well, these
They went on a 22-0 run.